But did I tell you about Sumedh, Jehan, and my experience with what we thought was semi disconnection from gravity?
What?
When we were cycling to Goa, the bikes rolling uphill on their own.
Oh yeah. What happened, man?
Yeah. So we were cycling, and there were a lot of hills and slopes. We were cycling on our way to
Yeah.
Goa, and there were a lot of like ups and downs. So after a while, you become very sensitive to inclination, right? You know how inclined it is. You know how hard you have to pedal. And we reached this one stage. Um, bike only rolls so much on flat land, and you know that if you're going uphill and you have momentum, it only goes so far, and then you have to pedal
Yeah.
again. But there was this one time, and we were really tired, and it was 7 in the evening, and we've been cycling the whole day, where we were going uphill, but with the slightest touch, the bike would go a significant amount. And you've been doing the same pedal for
Yeah. So
days.
you gotta know
So
what's happening.
you understand, yeah, you understand like calibration sensitivity, how far, what, inclination. You get a good sense of that. And I had the experience that I touched the pedal and the bike would go uphill, and it was like weird, but you're also really tired and it's kind of dark, so you doubt yourself. But then it happens repeatedly for that stretch, and I didn't talk about it because I thought it was hallucinating or something.
Yeah.
But I remember a couple of days later, casually brought it up, and Sumedh had the same experience at that time.
Oh.
And he told me that he had the same experience, but he thought he was crazy as well. And Jehan had a similar experience, but Sumedh was very clear on the fact that he had that
Whoa.
experience. And then we don't know what it was, and then we Googled it, and then apparently there's certain places where there's magnetic rock,
Right.
or some different alignment, but I don't even know what the bikes are made of. One would have to research into that, what metal they are and how that works. But apparently, so then we ran it by Rahul sir, if you remember. Dodd.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
what was his name? Yeah. Maya ma'am's husband.
Chopra,
What
Rahul
was his
Chopra.
surname? Rahul Chopra. Yeah. So we ran it by Rahul sir, and he asked us where it was. And apparently there are some magnetic rocks in that area that changes that. If I remember correctly, it was somewhere near Jaitapur. But that was a weird experience, man. But I don't know. I don't know how magnetic rock affects what metals, what the bikes are made of. But I definitely felt that, and Sumedh definitely felt it. Not like you were just sitting and the bike was moving
Yeah.
uphill on its own, but definitely minuscule effort for a lot of momentum
Oh.
on its own. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. Not levitation, but something along
That's
those lines.
insane. So apparently there are a lot of these places in, there are a couple of places in South Africa, and like a lot of my friends, when they go touring, they
Yeah,
have these kind of same experiences. People say it's one of two
where the car
things.
goes.
One of it could be the magnetic thing that you were saying, and another people say it could be an optical illusion. So the road itself
Right.
is in a certain way, but the way the landscape kind of fits, it
Makes you
seems like
feel
you're going
really
uphill, but you're actually going downhill. So
fair
it could
enough.
be one of the two, man.
Fair enough.